Welcome to Long Beach Island, a beautiful barrier island off the coast of the South Jersey Shore. Though plastic has been around for a while, it wasn't really all that popular until the mid to late 1900s. Plastic water bottles first came around in the 1970s, and the kind of plastic used in today's bottles came into use in 1973. This type of plastic is called polyethylene terephthalate, or PET. In 2006 alone, 60 billion of these single-use PET-based bottles were purchased, and 45 billion were tossed after their first use. This is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. You might not think of this when you're drinking a water bottle, but it's there all right. Much of the litter from around the world ends up here. Many albatross live and nest on small islands surrounding this plastic graveyard. Most of this graveyard is made of discarded plastic water bottles. Water bottles create a negative impact on the environment from the moment they're made. Imagine a water bottle filled 1/4 full with oil. That's about how much oil was used to make that bottle. More energy is then wasted in the gallons of gas that are used to transport the bottles from the factory to the store. In 1 year, an estimated 2.5 million tons of carbon dioxide were produced by factories bottling water. This carbon dioxide then contributes to the harmful effects of climate change and global warming. For each liter of bottled water that is created, 3 liters of water are used in the production process. That means 2 liters of water are wasted for every liter you get to drink. Don't forget about all of the packing materials used to contain the water bottles. Energy is used to make these labels and containers, which just end up in landfills anyway. Buying a plastic bottle can seem pretty simple and harmless. However, every year, 63.4 billion of those bottles find their way into our oceans, mostly from people littering. Bits and pieces of plastic are eaten by the small fish. When those small fish are eaten by larger animals, such as birds or other fish, the plastics end up in their stomachs as well. Think it stops there? When an adult bird eats plastic, or a fish that ate plastic, they often feed it to their hatchlings too. This can wipe out a whole nest. Why use a plastic water bottle when there are so many other options? Changes are already happening on LBI. One effort being made is the addition of hydration stations, places where you can fill up your reusable water bottle. Angela Anderson, recycling coordinator of the Long Beach Township, is part of the Hydration Station project.
The Hydration Station project was a kind of a group brainchild idea from a few of us on the island, but basically really targeting single-use plastics living on a barrier island. We have trouble with litter and pollution ending up in our waterways. Number one thing that we find, probably number two, second to plastic bags, plastic water bottles. Single-use things that we use for, less than a minute and last an eternity.
Every bit of plastic we ever produced in the world still exists, whether in the water column or in air molecules or floating tiny little bits of debris.
After hearing about all the negatives of plastic water bottles, I bet you're wondering what you can do to help. It's simple. Stop buying plastic bottles and start using a reusable one. All you need to do is buy one at the store and you're set. You can fill it with tap water, or you can add a filter to your sink for filtered water. Also, you can buy a bottle with a filter attached, and that you can fill up virtually anywhere. If you are near one, you can simply stop and refill your bottle at a hydration station for free. And remember, reduce, reuse, and then recycle. Recycling requires petroleum to process the plastic, so the best thing to do is to limit your use of these plastics in the first place. If you must use plastic, then be sure to recycle and never litter. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Put water in your bottle, not your bottle in the water.